Have you noticed how the simplest movements feel heavier than they once did? Standing up. Walking across a room. Turning to look behind you. At some point, many people begin to wonder, is this just aging, or is something slipping away? That question carries weight. Because underneath it is a deeper fear. The fear of losing independence. The fear of becoming fragile. The fear of needing help for the most basic parts of daily life. But here's the good news. Aging does not move in a straight line. And the calendar does not always tell the truth about your body. Science now shows that some people in their 80s maintain physical abilities that are more common in people decades younger. Not because of luck. Not because of perfect genetics. But because certain core systems in the body are still working in harmony. And there are simple signs that reveal this. Let's talk about the first one. Standing up from a chair without using your hands. It sounds small. Almost too small to matter. But researchers call this the sit-to-stand test. And it has been strongly linked to mobility, strength, and even longevity. When you rise from a chair without pushing off your knees or armrests, it means your leg muscles are strong. Your balance is steady. Your coordination is intact. Your brain and body are communicating clearly. That's not small. That's power. That's independence. Most adults in their 80s gradually lose this ability. Not suddenly. Slowly. They begin to rely on their hands. Then on furniture. Then on someone else. But if you can still rise smoothly, even if it takes effort, it's a sign your lower body strength is supporting you well. I once met an 82-year-old man named Frank at a community center. After a lecture, everyone stood up slowly from folding chairs. Frank stood up in one clean motion. No hands. No rocking forward. I asked him how he kept that strength. He smiled and said, "I don't sit too long. And I don't stop moving. Nothing fancy. Just daily walks and a few gentle leg exercises while watching television." Here's what most people don't realize. When you can stand up confidently, your mind relaxes. You don't hesitate before sitting down. You don't scan a room for sturdy armrests. You trust your body. That trust changes how you live. And if you cannot do it yet, that's okay. Muscles respond to use at any age. Even small repetitions build strength over time. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Because every time you stand up on your own, you are telling your body something powerful. I'm still here. And I'm still strong. Let me tell you something most people never hear. Doctors sometimes call walking speed the sixth vital sign. Not blood pressure. Not heart rate. Walking speed. Why? Because how you walk reflects how well your heart, lungs, muscles, and brain are working together. If you can walk at a steady or slightly brisk pace for several minutes without stopping to catch your breath, it tells us something important. Your circulation is efficient. Your lungs are exchanging oxygen well. Your endurance is intact. That's not ordinary at 80. That's strength in motion. Studies consistently show that older adults who maintain a quicker walking pace tend to live longer and maintain sharper cognitive function. But beyond the research, there's something emotional here. When you can walk confidently, you feel capable. You accept invitations. You go to the store alone. You stroll through a park without fear. That's freedom. I remember a woman named Lorraine, 79 years old, who joined a small walking group in her neighborhood. At first, she walked slowly and stayed at the back. Over months, she built stamina. One morning she realized she was leading the group. She told me later, "I didn't just get faster. I got braver." That's the psychological shift walking creates. Movement reduces fear. It builds quiet confidence. Now, walking briskly doesn't mean racing anyone. It simply means you can move with purpose. Without gasping. Without constant pauses. And if you cannot yet, that does not mean decline is permanent. The body adapts. Slowly. Faithfully. Even adding 5 extra minutes a day can strengthen your heart and lungs. Even gentle, consistent walking can sharpen the mind. If this resonates with you, comment number 2 below. I'd love to know you're walking this journey with me. Because here's the truth. Every steady step you take is a vote for independence. A vote for clarity. A vote for life. And that matters more than age ever will. Now here's the one that surprises many people. Standing on one leg for at least 10 seconds. It sounds almost like a child's game. But in reality, it is a powerful indicator of how well your nervous system is functioning. Balance is not just about muscles. It is about your inner ear. Your reflexes. Your brain's ability to process information quickly. When you stand on one leg, your body makes dozens of tiny adjustments every second. If those adjustments happen smoothly, it means your systems are communicating clearly. Research has shown that poor balance is linked to higher risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. But good balance suggests resilience. Coordination. Neurological strength. That's quiet strength. I once visited Harold, 84, who practiced standing on one leg while brushing his teeth. Nothing dramatic. Just 10 seconds on each side, twice a day. He laughed and said, "If I can balance here, I can balance anywhere." Harold hadn't fallen in years. Not because he was lucky. Because he trained stability in small, daily ways. You see, balance builds confidence. And confidence reduces hesitation. And hesitation is often what leads to falls. When your body feels steady, your mind feels steady. But I want to say something clearly. Not everyone will be able to do these 3 things. And that is okay. This is not a test of worth. It is not a measure of value. It is simply information. If you can stand up smoothly. If you can walk with purpose. If you can balance with control. Celebrate it. You are maintaining systems that many lose far earlier. And if you struggle with one of them, begin gently. Light strength training. Daily walking. Simple balance practice near a wall for safety. Even small improvements change trajectories. Because aging does not have to mean steady decline. It can mean adaptation. Wisdom. Careful attention. Your body may be 80. But strength is not defined by years. It is defined by use. So honor what you can do. Improve what you can. And never assume the calendar tells your whole story. If this message brought you clarity or encouragement, consider liking this video, sharing it with someone you care about, and subscribing for more thoughtful, science-informed guidance. You are not fragile. You are still becoming. And that is